Innovation.
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 I don't remember a single piece of advice, Don, that we ever got from our family which said, "Play it safe, boys."
Whenever you come against problems, you always want to find some way to make it easier.
You always have to be in a position to be able to hop over the fence or open that door into that dark room.
The first thing that I do when someone tells me that we're going to do something is I try to break the rules.
You've got to constantly break through barriers, through borders.
What would you do if you could do anything?
So much of people not wanting to take risks is about safety.
Safe risk, I think, is the way to go, because there's nothing wrong with tearing something apart.
I was always in a position to destroy whatever I made. You can make it and you can destroy it.
Those are the types of projects that really stand out in my mind, the ones that shouldn't have ever happened.
The really successful ones are the ones who have really screwed up in the past.
You have to take the risk of failure and try it.
Not only take a risk, but knowing how to do it.
I don't think you can learn that in school. I think you learn that through experience and usually hard knocks until you begin to develop an awareness of danger, safety. And you know what about art? It includes both.
There's nothing really that scary out there.
I don't think kids are the least bit afraid of innovating.
With kids, they're really excited for new things. Everything's been new to them their entire lives.
That's the thing you have to prolong. You have to keep that going as long as you can.
Not give them answers, but teach them how to think.
The barn doesn't have to be red. It could be a blue barn, a black barn. Use the black crayon to make the barn.
Innovation.
I'm an innovator.
It seems like there's something about this place that forces people to ask questions and dig into things.
The sense of nature that we have here really helps people kind of open up their minds and think perhaps a little more differently.
The environment becomes my inspiration.
There is a component of nature and the sky and stars and weather and seasons and all kinds of things that I find very invigorating and freeing.
When we're working in small communities like we are in the Berkshires, you have to do it in partnership because particularly if it's an idea that may seem a little out there.
The people bring the ideas and they bring the inspiration and they bring the vision.
Being in the Berkshires is just a great place to be creative.
Everything that's created is the result of a collective human input and experience.
That makes a difference when you got people around you that nudge you on and say, yeah, you can do it.
He's an innovator!
Even if you're innovating on your own, you're collaborating with yourself.
You are an innovator.
In order to be innovative, one has to be inspired.
Say, gee, that was a great idea, but what if?
You have to have an ego to have 10 people tell you that your idea is crazy and keep doing it.
I'm an innovator.
There is a point sometimes where the maker of things, you create something that goes beyond your own expectations.
But if you continue to stay in your box and you continue to just go A, B, C, D, E, all you get's the alphabet. And we already have the alphabet.
Take risks, go for it, have some fun. If someone says that's a bad idea or it didn't work or we don't like it or it's ugly or whatever, you got to be able to just move on and take another risk.
When we can get out of this is what I know best and this is what I do and this is what I'm comfortable with, that's when innovation really begins.